This webinar analyzes the great Asian economic and political imbalance existing today. The new American foreign policy pivot has been designed to show military and economic muscle to the rising Chinese politico-economic power. The assumption in Obama's camp is that the US naval and military presence must be revamped in Asia to keep the rising Chinese influence under check. This policy pivot may not be the right response given the current global and economic conditions due to the following reasons. Number one, China's military and economic power has greater psychological effect on the US than any realistic dimensions of the issue. Needless to state that numbers and exaggerated forecasts, especially long term exceeding 10 years, standalone should not create the impression that China will soon excel the US as economic and military power. Number two, the new pivot in foreign policy will escalate arms and nuclear race in the region and give opportunities to destabilization in the region. Number three, the fiscal deficit crisis in the US will lead to higher future debt rates, an attractive proposition to buy bonds from the US. The Chinese will resort to this purchase in order to demand more dollars and therefore keep local Chinese currency at lower rates. Weak Chinese currency helps in two ways. Number one, it promotes exports and it keeps rising prices under checks. In other words, this global economic trend, underpinned by the rising US debt, paradoxically helps China to increase its external demand via competitive exports and its internal demand via keeping inflation under control. Overall, the current US geopolitical and economic policy is exacerbating global imbalances in the Asian region.